Jasmine said, what makes the Kickstarter so stressful? Well, here's the thing. A Kickstarter is a product launch. Okay, it is essentially an entire product launch. Think about, well, for some of us old enough, album releases and movie releases. You have to be different places. You have to post multiple things. You have to probably write newsletters. You might have to write articles. You probably are trying to get on podcasts. You're probably trying to get, somebody and, if it's a comic book, in a comic book magazine to publish your article. So you have to take all this time, do all this outreach to try to get some type of press, turn around and ask your friends and your neighbors to kind of, hey, I have a Kickstarter. And then you have to put the Kickstarter page together. You have to figure out the financing of what you're doing. That means sometimes calling around to these different printers, because not all of them have their rates published online. So there's a lot of running around, and it makes it super stressful because some people, you email a person, they may not get back to you for 3 weeks, right? And that could be super stressful if you're trying to figure out, like, damn, how much money do I really need for this Kickstarter? So a lot of people, when it comes to their let's do this. When it comes to their Kickstarter, sometimes at the point of launch of a Kickstarter, they're still trying to figure out their finances because they didn't hear back from whatever printer. And I've known people where that is the case, or the printer they were going to use fell through and can't do their book. So they have to use the other one and maybe have to adjust the numbers at the last minute. This has happened to people. Okay, unexpected stuff happens, and it's super freaking stressful because if you did the graphics yourself and then all of a sudden, damn, I need to raise another $1,000 because the shipping costs went up. For those of you who've known people who've done Kickstarters, did you pledge your Kickstarter at a certain point in time? Did you get a message like, hey, listen, I might have to put an extra $2 in because the shipping went up? Like, that stuff has happened in real time. That has screwed a lot of people over. So stuff happens, before you even get to the actual date of launch, right? So what happens if I get funded, but I don't have enough money to pay for the things I said because I was playing the game of, I want to show I'm funded. So instead of asking for the $1,000 in the Kickstarter, I asked for 500 and made 1,000 a stretch goal, because that's a big problem too, because people do dumb mistakes and dumb things. But you see them do it and they don't say that it's dumb. They don't tell you how they screwed up on a Kickstarter by doing that. I'm in the groups, so I'm just telling you the problems that happen. So it could be a very stressful time. And then, Lord, yeah, it's a lot. Sometimes it's like, for some people, it is not the way if you can't deal with that stress and if you don't have help.